place of hell, you know what I mean. I terrorize the neighborhood. They know that we're up to no good. We're at the house by the cemetery. They don't go in cause it's really scary. The door opens and I head on in. But not a hell now begins. Inside, take a look around. The deputies by chuckles the crowd. Go up and down the big staircase. A secret panel to another place. I saw a guy wearing a hockey mask. He's carrying a bloody ass. He chases me on down the hall. And blood was dripping from on the wall. Haunted house. All the things I see. Haunted house. Being chased by a bee. Haunted house. I wanted to scream. Haunted house. Hope it's all a dream. Downstairs and they're following me into a room that's full of zombies. They're tearing into all my friends with a step in and jumped on my head by Chuckles the Clown. My knees buckle fall to the ground. And just when things couldn't get any worse, they now they're loading me into the hearse. Haunted house. All the things I see. Haunted house. Being chased by a thief. Haunted.
Welcome back to the Chuckles Laugh Show, and here we are, sitting on the side of me, EVP. If you haven't heard earlier, what does EVP stand for, once again?
Ethereal Visions Paranormal.
That's a very hard word to say. I was saying the visions was hard, not that other one. Visions is hard. But we're gonna get to the famous spot, and I know there's a couple people still alive back here. The Q&A part of the Paranormal Segment. Is there anybody out there that would like to come up and ask them some questions? Anybody?
Yeah.
It better be about paranormal. If it's about their shoes, I'm hanging you by yours. You gotta come up here.
There's paranormal feeds on vibes of the bad.
Come up here, they're gonna hear you.
Get to them. There you go.
Do the spirits feed on people's expression?
Do they feed on the people's expression with me like when
You're
they're
mad.
living?
You're mad.
You mean their emotions, maybe?
They can feed on their emotions, yeah.
Very good question.
That is a good question.
What do you guys think?
Was that a setup? That was excellent.
No. So what do you guys think? Do you think that they actually feed upon people's, well, emotions? Anger, sad, happiness?
Maybe weakness. You know, emotional weakness may make somebody more open to a haunting or possession. If you know anything about like voodoo and hoodoo and that sort of thing. There's a whole religion based on being possessed, and they get themselves in a mental state where they're able to actually attain it. And I think people do that accidentally, just by being sort of weak and open to it.
That ends very quiet, the females down there. What do you think? Do you think that they can feed off emotions?
I think most definitely.
Cleansing at a residential, and one of our teammates was going through some personal turmoil, and he happened to be attacked. So I definitely think that if you're going through some emotional times or strong emotions, they can pick up on that and attack you with that.
So someone that has high anger issues is a great tool to have with you while you're investigating.
Yeah, basically, and I also think that they like to feed off of like say couples, people having problems at home. If there's something negative in your house, they feed off negativity, and they want that. They want you to fight and be mad at one another because they can feed off that. They get more energy off it.
Sounds like a politician. They want you to fight. They want you to be angry. They want you to be depressed, and they want you to give you more of their money. Any other questions? Nurse Misery. This should be fun.
I was wondering what inspired each of you to actually get into this field and what your first paranormal experiences were and how you reacted to them.
Alcohol. Oh, wait. You're asking them.
For me, when I was younger, like I said earlier, my house is pretty much haunted, so I had a lot of visual hauntings. I had the poltergeist, I can't say that word, I'm sorry. Poltergeist, thank you. Experiences, and from there I just, I started asking questions and wanting solid proof that I'm just not crazy.
No, you're crazy. You're
Crazy, but
you're in an insane asylum with an evil clown. You're definitely crazy, but in a good way. Trust me. Normal is only a setting on the dryer.
I was 10 years old. My grandmother died in my parents' house. She had a bell that she used to ring constantly. The night that she passed away, the bell kept going off all night long, and the doors kept opening and closing in my parents' house. So, 10 years old, I was like, yeah, I'm doing this when I go.
When I was 10 years old, I was over in England with my brother. I think the year was 13 something. It's quite a long time ago. I wasn't worried about paranormal investigation. What I was worried about was, dang, those women, they were wearing those skirts so low down you could not see their ankles. What?
That's nice.
What? Ankles? That's perverted, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah. That was what I was worrying about.
Depends on the ankle, really.
Oh, you better hope there's no depends around the ankles, then you're going for the wrong woman.
I too had the childhood thing where I lived in a house when I was really young that was apparently haunted, and I'd always heard these stories from my parents. My parents had split up, but they always had the same stories, so it was kind of compelling. And I have these vivid dreams that I remember, or experiences, I'm really not sure which, of that time. And I always wanted to know, what's the answer? How does this work? So that was probably my inclination for horror movies and reading the old Hans Holzer books and things like that.
Once again, it reverts back to childhood, which, this is going to sound bad, I'm probably going to get killed for it later.
Far from it.
I'm not that far from it like everyone else in the group.
We can definitely take them out back and age him a little more.
I think so.
But, yeah, it all started back then, just hearing stuff and going in and out. You'll hear it, and I paid attention. Then I met the old team. No, the family.
Well, I have to say, my beautiful wife got me interested in it. And we still have Grandma's bell, Nana's bell on our stove, so I'm waiting for it to ring again.
That's quite interesting. All these folks are saying childhood. That's usually when their fear of clowns begins, is childhood. However, if you come up to me and say you're afraid of clowns because Stephen King's It, I'm gonna slap you. He turns into a giant spider at the end. That's not scary. His name is Pennywise. That's not scary. It's Tim Curry in makeup. That's a little scary. I did watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That part is scary. Wait, you always get, the killer clowns from outer space was so scary. It scared me into this. Really? That scared you? Then you deserve to get what you get. Now, if you say, I'm afraid of clowns because of John Wayne Gacy, I'm afraid of Gacy. That's fair enough. Good thing he's dead.
Right.
That's a good reason. If you say you're afraid of clowns because they kidnapped you and brutally assaulted you inside of a white van, that's a good reason to be
It was
afraid of
black.
clowns.
Black in my town. We had a black man with a
Black van. Well, that's because we had to spray paint. Oh, I'm sorry. We had to paint it so we wouldn't be as
They
easily
offered me
caught.
candy. It's all right.
Strangers give the best candy, says Carney saying. So, in closing, EVP Paranormal, any thoughts or anything you guys want to say out there? We'll start from that end, going in. Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Bob.
I just want to thank you for having us.
Oh, you'll be thanking us, alright, as you have those nightmares in your head.
Thank you, Chuckles and Lacey.
Yeah, thanks guys for having us on. Appreciate it. Do contact us through our website, www.etherealvisionsparanormal.com.
Thank you for having us. Check us out on Facebook.
Thank you very much for having us on the show. We hope that we've solved, somebody's answered the question, answered their questions or whatever, thoughts. And if you do need us, we're out there. Thank you.
EVP Paranormal, everybody. We go to the commercial break, we're gonna have you sign the wall of shame. Welcome back to the Chuckles and Laugh Show, and we have a special occasion. EVP is gonna sign the wall of shame. You all can sign it.
Mama Dukes.
Ladies first.
Absolutely.
Ouch.
That's why we let her go. I mean him.
Now we have to get someone to actually write the full name of EVP Paranormal on that
I'll
one.
let her do it because
Definitely.
my writing is not good.
Ask me to spell the words.
I can't even spell it yet.
It won't happen.
I can't even say it right after.
I did graduate from Coventry High School. Writing is not my plus.
I just want to see it written all purty.
Not me. She's got the best writing. I can't do it.
Yeah, mine's probably the worst.
Aw.
Like chicken scratch.
Excellent.
And I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American where it is.
The rest of the curtain, jerker. Boys and ghouls, are you ready for a country of gruel and murder? a change of which one evil clown can only bring you.
I promise change.
You promised change and left our pockets drained. I promised change and to leave your pockets full of blood and $1 bill to go visit the gentleman's club.
Yes,
After all, I am an evil clown. A vote for Chuckles is a vote for an evil clown that belongs in office. That's right. As of right now, Chuckles the Clown puts his name on the ballot and runs for president. I mean, if this clown can do it, I sure as hell can.
I'm not a clown. I'm Obama.
Oh, you're a clown. And you're a clown that deserves to have his, well, just like you've drained our pockets, we're gonna drain your head.
No.
Boys and ghouls, a vote for me is a vote for his head to roll.
You vote for me. I bring you jobs.
I brought EVP jobs of cutting your head off. A promise made is a promise earned.
Yes, we can.
Who wants to see Obama's head roll?
Sorry, goodbye.
Who wants to see an evil clown in office?
That I would go for.
You can't run an
But I
office.
still feel bad.
I can run in office. I can run anywhere. Trust me, I chase a lot of cowards like you. I'm a good runner. And we need to do this by the books. And if you didn't cut all the budget on education, they might know how to count. We're gonna help you out. We're gonna go from 10 and make our way down. And on the last number, you die.
Well, it's a good thing to have good health care.
That healthcare never went through, buddy.
You tried.
But it passed.
No, it didn't pass.
They said it passed.
But your time has passed. Countdown!
10, 9, 8,
No.
7,
No.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Drop the blade! Obama takes a little trip down the Red River, and Chuckles takes a trip up the Delaware River to become the first evil clown president of the United States of America! One clown under the devil with liberty and blood for all! Welcome to a very new segment to the Chuckles and Laugh Show called Getting to Know Your Clown, Coast to Coast. And I couldn't think of a better clown to have on the show today than one that's over in California, LA, where we all wish to be. Let's welcome to the show, Ghoul Hectic.
Hey, Chuckles the Clown! It's so great to be on this show because I've been a fan of your show on YouTube all day long. So thank you for having me.
We want to say thank you for being responsive and being on the Chuckles and Laugh Show and gracing us with your evil clown talents. First of all, are you an evil clown or are you not? And what does Ghoul Hectic do in California anyways?
What do I do in California? Right now, I'm actually outside of a bar in Pasadena, which is next to California, playing a show. So that's what I do. I just play shows, play drums. I film my own show on YouTube. So check me out at Ghoul Hectic TV. You'll see what I do. I drum, review horror movies. Yeah.
So this 4th of July, what were your 4th of July plans that you had partaked in as part of this celebration for this month-long birthday bash to our forefathers and Old Glory herself?
On 4th of July, you know what? I made plans. Me and my friends just moved into a brand new house by the recording studio where we do all our music. It's a really nice house, and we're just basically gonna blow it up on Independence Day. And there's so many different ethnicities in this neighborhood, all except Caucasians. There's nothing against Caucasians, but basically no one's gonna call the cops on us. So we're just gonna blow up our house on 4th of July. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
That sounded like a lot of fun. Chuckles the Clown, he loves to perform at bands and everything, being an MC. I'm not as musically talented as you, Ghoul Hectic. I don't know how to play the instruments. I guess I know how to play the horn. And some people would say I know how to play something else, and those people I would kill. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Well, we want to know, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and we all know the people that turn into the Chuckles and Laugh show, which if you're watching now on television, or you're watching on the brand new internet show, Chuckles Caught in the Web, they turn in for horror, sci-fi, all that good stuff there. And you seem to be the master of, well, pulling up horror movies for any situation. I can only think of one movie that comes to mind for 4th of July because it was released on 4th of July, and that would be Independence Day with Will Smith, which was a very good flick, by the way. It's one that it's good no matter what. You can play it 6 months down the year, 1 month down this. It was a very well directed and filmed movie. What is one that you would recommend to the viewers of the Chuckles and Laugh show?
On 4th of July, okay, here's a movie that I don't like. I usually don't like this movie. I make an exception on 4th of July. We're talking about Donnie Darko Part 2, where his little sister actually is the main character, and we follow her around and a bunch of stuff happens, and they have like a great 4th of July party scene, which is, you know what, it makes it worth watching. So definitely watch Donnie Darko 2 on 4th of July. Any other time, don't watch it. It's not worth your time. I really love Independence Day. It's got a great ensemble cast, and I watched it when I was a little kid. So imagine being a little kid and seeing aliens come down and just blow up a bunch of buildings and do a bunch of crazy stuff with Will Smith. Will Smith, I mean, like, I went from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to Independence Day. Imagine that for a child clown. Yeah, it's a good movie. A lot of action. I recommend it.
That's very interesting. I would have never thought of Donnie Darko, especially the second one, for a 4th of July party. The second one, to me, was kind of a snooze fest compared to the first one, which was a total mind trip. If you haven't watched Donnie Darko, I definitely recommend the first one there. The second one, I kind of have to say, it was alright, Ghoul Hectic. It was okay. It wasn't horrible, but it's not one that I would probably go out and purchase and watch for 4th of July. But hey, you're the master, not me. Thanks for coming to the Chuckles and Laugh Show, Ghoul Hectic, and we hope to hear from you very shortly.
Well, I'm so glad I was on your show. Thank you for having me, and definitely I will be on your show whenever you ask me to. Just ask me. Or come down to California and hang out. I will buy you a drink, or you buy me a drink or 5. Thank you! Ah! Bye, everybody!
Okay, now this next one, we hear that we have some ghost hunters on the show today. Yeah! And this song is dedicated to you. It is called Ghost Town. Just wait till he's ready. Ready? Okay.
Mysteries told,
Let's hear it once again for Astroval.